Hey, it's Kyle from Growing Up Garden. Today I'm going to be showing you where I source my plants from, and I'm also going to be showing you how I start my seeds from scratch. And then after that, we're going to plant the entire garden. Before we start the video, I wanted to ask you for a huge favor. Can you please subscribe to my channel? It doesn't cost you anything, but it really helps me out a lot. So let's talk about where I source my plant starts from. I shop a lot at Home Depot for work, and I find it really convenient to sneak on over to the garden center and shop around for plants. I usually will purchase the standard varieties of plants that they carry at these types of stores, like the early girl tomatoes, the super sweet 100s, and the sun golds. I also buy my sweet banana peppers there and whatever else I find interesting to grow in the garden. Now, if Home Depot doesn't have what I need, then I will head over to Lowe's. And if Lowe's doesn't have what I need, then I will shop at Ace Hardware. Now, when looking for unique varieties of plants that the big box stores don't carry, I head over to the Morning Sun Herb Farm. It's a small nursery in my local area, and they have all kinds of interesting varieties for me to choose from. Now, this place is actually a really beautiful nursery, and they have a lot of fun things for the kids to do. So my kids really love going there. They've got little trikes that the kids can ride around the property with. And they also have an animal section where they have some donkeys and goats, and I think they have chickens as well. And the kids can go and feed the animals, and it keeps the kids out of my hair when I'm trying to look for plants and read about all the different varieties. Now, if you don't have a small mom and pop type nursery in your area to find unique and interesting plants at, there's usually a Home Depot, Lowe's, or Ace Hardware within an hour of your house, pretty much probably anywhere in the United States, that you can go and at least pick up some of the standard varieties to grow. So when it comes to plant starts that you can't find in any of the stores, you're going to have to start those yourself from seeds. And what I found to work the best is the Burpee self-watering seed starting system. I also use a Fairy Moore's grow lamp and a Vivo Sun heat mat. A great place to purchase some rare and interesting varieties is from the Baker Creek Heirloom Seed Company. Their website's rareseeds.com. Now that I have my plants, it's time to put them in the ground. So before I plant my garden, I like to find out when my last spring frost is. And a great website to use is almanac.com. You can enter in your city and state or your zip code, and it'll give you your altitude, your last spring frost. Mine is February 25th. It gives you your first fall frost. Mine's November 30th. And it gives you your growing season. So I have a 277-day growing season. And then I wanted to also say that these are just estimates. So there is a 30% chance it could still frost. And the way they calculate this is they use the climate data from 1981 to 2010 to figure all this out. I wanted to mention to you that this year's garden got planted a lot later than normal. I started planting on April 19th and finished on April 27th. So when transplanting everything in the garden, I like to mix up a little soil concoction consisting of worm castings, some compost, some type of fertilizer like the Earth Juice Rainbow Mix or even the Nature's Pride, and then also add some rock dust in there. And then when I'm putting the plants into the ground, I sprinkle on some mycorrhizal fungi to the root zone of the plants, and the mycorrhizal fungi allows the plants to draw in more nutrients and more water. Alright, so I just finished planting the garden. I'm going to quickly go over each section so it gives you a better shot of the layout. This is my tomato, and I got some kale, and then this is the eggplant row. I've got all kinds of different varieties of eggplant that we're going to try out this year. I want to eat a lot of it. I really enjoy eggplant, but I don't really know how to cook it very good. So if you know how to cook eggplant good, leave a comment down below on how you do it. I've got my zucchinis. This is my melon trellis. I put some sugar baby watermelons here that I had just right in this section, and the rest is mountain honey cantaloupes, really delicious cantaloupe. Got my early girl tomatoes. Got my bean teepee all planted out with a bunch of different beans. Got some more beans here. Got the kagutsa gourds there, and then this is my pepper bed. Got a bunch of different varieties of peppers that I mentioned earlier, and then the beans at the end, and then yard-long beans along the fence. And that's it. Finally got it planted out. What a day. Starting to look like a real garden here. What do you think, pumpkin? So I think that's enough for today. On my next episode, I'm doing an update showing you how the garden is doing. So before you end the video, I need another favor from you. Can you please like this video and share it? Also, click the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on my latest garden videos. And with that said, I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you the next episode. And oh yeah, don't forget to check out my other videos here.